Good morning, everyone. Allow me to recognize the secretaries and assistant secretaries in the midst. Allow me to also recognize the Chief Administrator, Mr. Carl Murray. Thank you so much, Mr. Murray, for chatting about the Tobago House of Assembly's framework which we will use to ensure that we do the kind of development that gets us to that grand vision of Tobago being the greatest little island on the planet. Allow me to also recognize the other administrators who are in the room. Allow me to recognize the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence. And I want to thank him as well for indicating the ministry's commitment to continually working with the Tobago House of Assembly, because it is that kind of collaboration that would truly ensure we get to our milestones. Other heads of public service in the Tobago House of Assembly, other members of staff, all of you lovely ladies and gentlemen who are in the audience, specially invited guests, those who are viewing online. It truly is an honor for me to stand here and speak on behalf of the Tobago House of Assembly as we come closer to the end of this week of public service activities. I agree with you, Mr. Murray, that what I've seen in Tobago, I am sure there is no other public service entity in Trinidad and Tobago that can rival what our public servants have done on this island. And again, I say to you, give yourselves a round of applause. I think that the theme is definitely fitting. Delivery of a sustainable future beyond CFR, building an effective, accountable, and probably most importantly, citizen-focused public sector. This wasn't just another week on the calendar. It wasn't just an opportunity for you to not do your regular daily work because you were participating in public service week activities. This has been our moment to reflect, to recognize, and to reset. What do I mean by that? We reflect on the quiet power of the public service, the way what you do every single day shapes lives, communities, and entire futures, often without fanfare. The administrator or the accounting executive who carries the weight of the division, the driver, the messenger, who ensures that we get what we need to get, usually without fanfare and usually without recognition. We recognize the grit, the creativity, and the heart that our public servants bring to the table every single day. From the division's perspective, I think, for example, of our social workers and our therapeutic counselors, our mediators, whose work can't really be published because of the nature of what they do. But they come and they give the best of themselves every single day. And of course, we renew our commitment, not just to doing the job, but to doing it very well to doing it right every single time, and to doing it in a way that lasts generations. Sustainability is no longer a whisper about tomorrow. It's a declaration for today. It's the brave decision to choose legacy over convenience, to ask the very hard questions. And what are some of those questions? Are we leading with vision? And I'm asking them to myself as well. Are we building with purpose? Are we putting people? Are we putting the island? Are we putting the nation? Are we putting the planet first? As public servants, we are really more than just paper pushers. We are architects of trust, and we don't just deliver services. We shape lives. We change people's lives positively. And we do it with integrity, with intention, and with inclusion at its core. This week, and dare I say every single week, as we dive into these workshops, as we have the conversations that we've been having, as we have the open houses as we've been having in our divisions, I challenge us all to think a little differently. Question the norms. Lead with courage. And I say that as a politician who continually has to rely on the leadership of my administrators, and we encourage you to help guide us with courage. Let this be a space where innovation meets accountability, and where our ideas are grounded in service. Let us embrace, please, Tobago, the technology that will allow all of our lives to be easier. I know in some instances that's a little difficult to accept, but the technology really is there to improve what we do and to make our lives easier. To every public servant across this island, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of the Chief Secretary and on behalf of the entire Executive Council of the Tobago House of Assembly, I say to you that you matter. Your voice matters. And your role in delivering sustainable development is critical. It is not just important, it is essential. So I say to you, let us all rise to the moment. And if each of you does the job that you have been hired to do, we can all truly get to that place where, as the Chief Secretary and my other colleagues, and most of you who've already accepted that that is our North Star, if each of you do what you are expected to do, as grand or as small as you think your duty is, we really would be able to get to that point, known as Tobago being the greatest little island on the planet. I thank you in advance for your job, for your work, for your effort in getting us to that milestone. I thank you.